All right. Cantor Bernard, let me know when you want to start. We welcome everybody. We had some people put words in the chat box reflecting on the Shabbat that just was. Sunny, celebration, peaceful, educational. I'm sorry, Mayor, that yours was struggling. We hope that this service will bring healing. We have Aline who said quiet and peaceful, and Janet who said meaningful, and Fran who said fun and loving. Love those descriptions. So we are ready to breathe in and breathe out and take in the healing that our world so profoundly needs at this time.
Beautiful. And as we did last time, we're going to just ask everyone to mute themselves. We will have a chance to chat at the end of the service, but for now, if you could do that. Our Torah portion for the week that is beginning begins with the commandment to maintain a continuously burning light, a ner tamid, before the ark. A continuous light which illuminates God's teachings. Light, for us, brings clarity out of confusion. Light evokes the memory of loved ones. Light gives us warmth and hope and comfort and joy. Creation began with the precious gift of light. And so we give thanks, and we will read together. Blessed are
Blessed are
you,
you.
eternal our God, sovereign of the universe, maker of light, creator of darkness, giver of peace, author of all creation. With loving kindness, you give light to the earth and all her inhabitants, and in your goodness, you renew creation with the dawn of each new day. Blessed are you, O God, who illumines the world by your love. The introductory words of Habdallah include these words from the book of Esther. LaYehudim hayta ora v'simcha v'sason vikar. The Jews enjoyed light and gladness, happiness and honor. Kain tihiye lanu, may it be also for us. Yehudim hayta ora vesimcha vesason vikar. Yehudim hayta ora vesimcha vesason vikar. Kain
As Jews, we mark time as sacred by kindling light. The Midrash teaches that after Adam and Eve's first Sabbath, there was a fearful darkness that compelled Adam to learn how to kindle light. God inspired Adam to take two stones and to strike them together, creating fire. As part of Havdalah, we hold a flame, a candle with woven wicks reflecting the warmth that emerges from the woven connections of our community. The light of our souls is strengthened when it connects to the light of others. The commandment in our Torah portion this week was not merely to kindle the ner tamid, the eternal light, but to maintain it. The ner tamid is not eternal in the sense that God is eternal, Like Adam and Eve cast out of the garden, we are required to continually kindle the flames anew in order to cast away the darkness of our world and create light and warmth. After the temple's destruction, we kindled light in every sanctuary that we created. It is up to each one of us to nurture the divine light and to share that light with others. We had to highlight the lights of the fire, reflecting the light, the added light of our souls after Shabbat, and the added light that is the focus of our Torah portion. Today, we reflect on the journey that we need to make, from brokenness to wholeness, from loss to consolation, from illness to healing, from picking up the shattered shards of our lives and the world and metaphorically gluing the pieces back together to create a mosaic. In the mystical story of creation told by the 16th century Rabbi Isaac Luria of Svat, in the beginning, God filled all time and all space. To make room for humanity, God contracted God's self by channeling God's light into clay vessels. Yet the vessels couldn't contain God's powerful light Hence, creation turned to calamity as the vessels of shattered shards holding divine light crashed to the earth. The task of Tikkun Olam, of repairing our world, calls us to continually pick up the broken shards. Each mitzvah, each act of compassion, each act of justice that we do unveils God's light. The most fundamental gift the Jews have brought to the world is the vision of our partnership with God in bringing about that repair. You see, the healing of our world is not only in God's hands, it is in our hands. Often our world is dark and our way confused. We search within for a light to illumine life's path. We grope for a clearer, more certain truth. The days pass and still we yearn for the road to be revealed. God, we remember that once our people saw a way, as it is written, you show me the path of life. Therefore, as we open our hearts to the light of your Torah, may the path to understanding be illuminated before us. May the light of your teaching shine within us. Dispel our darkness. Reveal your path.
Chesed v'rachamim, sim shalom tova v'racha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim. Let the light of your presence be the light of our dreams. Grant us happiness, mercy, and peace. May the people of Israel join hands with the world, and our passion for justice increase. Sim shalom tova v'racha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim. Sim shalom tova v'racha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim. Let the light of your Torah be the light of our lives. Grant us goodness, grant us blessing and love. May our yearning for peace be a blessing for the world, as the olive branch soars with a dove. Sim shalom tova v'racha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim. Sim shalom tova v'racha, chen v'chesed v'rachamim. There is a saying in the world of chaplaincy that the greatest gifts that you bring into a patient's room is yourself. You bring the essence of who you are. You bring an open heart and a caring soul. Your gift to the one who is suffering is not a material offering, with the possible exception of chicken soup. Your gift is not comprised of sage words. You share your presence. You share your welcoming spirit. What you bring to the other is your light, a divine light. For it is written that the soul of man is the lamp of the eternal. Your soul, your spirit, is the bearer of the divine light. It is the vessel for the divine light. If you were to bring a candle into a dark place, it would only be a small help to hand it to someone else. But if you take your candle and you take that flame and you light their candle from your flame, the light is multiplied. When you share your light, the light increases. This is a responsive reading that will be familiar to many of you.
Inspire us, O God, to share our light with others, and allow us to receive the blessing of light from those who touch our lives, for we need one another.
We need one another when we mourn and would be comforted.
And we need one another when we celebrate and look for someone to witness our joy.
We need one another when we are in trouble and crave help.
And we need one another when we are in the deep waters of depression and a strong hand might pull us out.
We need one another when we would accomplish some great purpose and cannot do this alone.
And we need one another when we come to die and would have gentle hands prepare us for the journey.
We need one another in our defeats when, with encouragement, we might strive again.
And we need one another in the hour of success, when we look for someone to share our bliss.
God of compassion, through your light implanted in every soul, may we be a beacon to one another. And we affirm the value that we all place on our community with the words, Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Behold how good and pleasant it is for all brothers and sisters to dwell together.
We now take time to remember the light of those we have lost. At birth, a miracle. You light the spark in every human soul. Emerging into life, we breathe it in, the soul, your sacred gift of life. And every day, every breath comes to us as a miracle. The light within us, unique and precious, is always with us while we live. When breath has ceased and life has gone, the soul returns to you, O God. And the spark that lived inside the ones we love, unique and precious, beautiful and good, is theirs no more. Their light is ours. Their radiance now burns in us, eternal flame of memory. So we light candles to keep our love alive, to bring their light into the world. A light unique and precious, ours to treasure while we live. A ner tamid, an eternal light that lights our days and gives us strength to journey through the nights. When we face a death in Judaism, we kindle light. Why? Because Proverbs teaches that Ner Adonai Nishmat Adam, the light of God is the soul of man. We kindle a Shiva candle, a 7-day candle, immediately after burying our beloved as we return from the cemetery. Our world is so profoundly darkened when we face the death of our loved ones. Then we light a Yizkor candle 4 times a year. On Yom Kippur, on Shmini Atzeret, on the final day of Pesach, and on Shavuot. Holidays are incomplete without remembering those we have lost. And then we light a Yahrzeit candle on the anniversary of our loved one's death. Year after year after year, we kindle light to remember those that we have loved. We confront our personal losses, often on our very personal calendars. But right now, at this moment, we collectively mark a monumentally tragic milestone. At any moment, our country will mourn 500,000 lives stolen by COVID. And so we kindle this flame to remember the lives of those lost by COVID, from COVID. They're members of our own congregation, of our families, of our circles of friends. They are strangers, some surrounded by family, others alone. Homes and lives and communities and our country and our world have been torn apart. The darkness created by this pandemic is profound. We will carry the grief with us for a long time, but healing will come, candle by candle, prayer by prayer, song by song, and soul touching soul, in memory of those who have died. We need to share the light. In memory of those who have died, we need to be the light.
There are stars up above, so far away we only see their light. Long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us as we live our days. These are the ways we remember, as we live our days. These are the ways we remember, Yesh kochavim she'oram magiha arza, rak Hashem atzmam avdu v'nam. אנשים שסביב זכרם מאיר, כאשר הם עצמם אינם עוד בתוכנו. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us as we live our days. These are the ways we remember as we live our days. These are the ways we remember. We remember. Before a person is healed, he must acknowledge his illness. Before a person finds light, she must know her own darkness. Heal us, O God, and lead us through darkness to light. From the final verse of Adon Olam, Be'ado afkid ruchi, into God's hands I entrust my spirit. Be'et ishan ve'a'ira, when I sleep and when I wake. Ve'im ruchi giviati, and with my spirit, my body also. Adonai li, Adonai is with me. Ve'lo ira, and I will not be afraid. Be'ado avkid ruchi, be'et ishan ve'ahira, ve'im ruchi gefiati, Adonai li ve'lo ira, ve'im ruchi gefiati, Adonai li ve'lo ira.
We now turn to the Mishnah Berach. We have this teaching in the Talmud about 1/60th. 1/60th seems to be a powerful number, and it teaches the Talmud that Shabbat is 1/60th of the world to come. And dreams are 1/60th of prophecy. And when you visit someone who's sick or reach out to them with a call or a Zoom call, you take away 1/60th of the illness. That would be great. We are more than 60 people on this call. If 60 visits and 60 prayers could take away an entire illness, but we lighten burdens as we share the names of those who need healing. We are in need of healing. Some of us personally, physically, spiritually. And we invite you now to write in the chat box names of those for whom you'd like to pray for healing. It can be your own name, your loved ones, your family members, your friends, those you know who are struggling.
Of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say,
As we move forward from this service of Havdalah, I offer a benediction. From Shabbat, we turn to the work week. From rest, we turn to the labors of our world. We turn from darkness to light, from loneliness to love. And as we turn to the tasks of repairing our world, may we be blessed to take the light of the music and the reflections and the community of this service as we move forward. And may we share that light with others. Amen.
Amen. Oh, guide my steps and help me find my way. I need your shelter now. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps, and help me make this day a song of praise to you. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps. Oh, guide my steps and help me find my way. I need your shelter now. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps, and help me make this day a song of praise to you. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps. Rock me in your arms. Rock me in your arms. Rock me in your arms and guide my steps. Shavua Tov, everyone.
Shavua Tov. Cantor Bernard, it is so healing to hear your voice and your music. So thank you for taking me up on this crazy request to get back together for an emeriti Havdalah. And our next one will be, when will it be, Cantor Bernard?
I think April 24th, I think is the date.
Okay, so we hope to see you all then, but we're going to stay on. If you want to connect, we'll stop recording and we will, we're happy to just